Today, we're looking at 5 NBA players who slept with a teammate's wife. Yikes. At number 5, Karl Malone and Kobe Bryant. Karl Malone found himself in hot water with Lakers star Kobe Bryant after he allegedly tried to make a pass at Bryant's wife Vanessa, escalating into some locker room drama. One day, Malone was wearing a cowboy hat and boots, in which Vanessa said, quote, "Hey cowboy, what are you hunting?" prompting him to respond with, "I'm hunting for little Mexican girls." That was the start of a sting of inappropriate comments, and that friendship went sideways quickly. And just last year, during an interview, Malone said, quote, "I'll fight Kobe if he's still mad I flirted with his wife." At the time, Kobe was indeed very upset at his teammate. This is what he had to say on the matter back in 2004. Quote, "What he said is what he said. I believe in my heart that it wasn't a misunderstanding. My wife wasn't going to stand for it. She felt uncomfortable being around him to the point that she felt she had to call his wife and tell her." Yikes. At number 4, Delonte West and LeBron James. LeBron James found himself in the center of a bizarre story when it came out that one of his teammates, Delonte West, had slept with his mom? Basketball Hall of Famer Calvin Murphy responded to the rumors on an ESPN radio station, confirming the claims as, quote, "absolutely true and absolutely horrifying." The rumors were rampant during King James's final season in Cleveland in 2010 before he left for Miami. Some people pointed to this as the reason why LeBron's performance in the 2010 playoffs was subpar. West had a son a couple of years ago and explained why he didn't name his son Delonte Jr. Quote, "I didn't want to name him Delonte West Jr. just because of that. I don't want my son going to school and people making fun of him for something his daddy did. Quote, oh, didn't yo daddy have sex with LeBron James's mama? Man, I don't want to deal with all that." Ironically, West took a dig at LeBron on Twitter earlier this year, seemingly implying that he had in fact hooked up with his mom. At number 3, Shannon Brown and Paul Gasol. Paul Gasol was an LA Lakers All-Star and happily engaged to his lady Sylvia Lopez Castro. However, during the playoffs he failed to show up and play like he usually could, and his number dramatically declined. The Lakers were eliminated from the 2011 playoffs early on, failing to hit the three-peat after taking home the title in 2009 and 2010. It was then released that a, quote, unnamed teammate, which would later be revealed to be Shannon Brown, was having an affair with Castro, breaking up their engagement. Sleeping with your teammate's wife is bad enough, but if you're gonna do it, don't do it during the playoffs. Brown tweeted back when the rumors were at apex that he had done nothing wrong, saying, quote, "Okay, let me put an end to this right now before it goes any further. I did not sleep with Paul Gasol's woman. First and last time addressing it." Do we believe him? I don't know. At number 2, Tony Parker and Brent Barry. When you're married to someone as stunning as Eva Longoria, how could you possibly have a straying eye, let alone a sexting relationship with someone else? Well, it's possible, as Tony Parker of the San Antonio Spurs became involved in a relationship with teammate Brent Barry's wife. The two couples were all close friends, and it's reported that Longoria discovered hundreds of texts between Parker and Erin Barry. Longoria dumped him and had the tattoo of their wedding date removed from her wrist, while Brent Barry also opted for a divorce as well. Tony Parker talked about the divorce last year in an interview with Hello Magazine, saying, quote, "It's not easy to leave a relationship because when I get involved in something, I want to do well. The exposure, I cannot control. This is the world we live in today. Everything is on the internet and on social network sites. I never paid attention to what people said. Hollywood is another world on another level." Finally, at number 1, Jason Richardson, Leonardo Barbosa, and Steve Nash. We had to save this one for last because this is by far the most bizarre and shocking situations we've ever seen in professional sports. One of the stickiest situations to date was between Steve Nash and 2 of his Phoenix Suns teammates. Steve Nash filed for divorce the day after his wife had a baby. I know, pretty heartless, right? Well, not in this case, as his wife gave birth to a baby of African American descent. The child's true father was initially speculated to be Leandro Barbosa, and the more probable candidate moved to Jason Richardson. Alright guys, thank you so much for making it to the end of this video on Any Sport. If you enjoyed, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and comment down below your thoughts on these 5 cheating scandals, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a great day.